Between 2019 and 2025, the prices of some building material has gone up to about 380%. This put pressures on home developers. I'll be showing you tips on how you can start making savings during your construction. Planning and budgeting are the most important step when building a house. You can have a fantastic budget, but when you are on site during your construction, if you don't put procedures in place to monitor your materials, your budgeting will become a waste. Based on my years of experience in this industry, I'll be sharing with you ways you can start making savings during your construction. Number one, where you are buying the land. This is very critical. Soil test may be revealing to you results that you might require raft foundation or pipe foundation. And you know, also, where you are buying the land is those areas free from omonile encumbrances, which is critical. Imagine you are doing concrete work and omonile came to your site and they stop all your work. All the concrete for the day will become a waste. This will have negative impact on the construction. Number two, decision to build has to be finalized with your professional doing your design. This is very critical to avoid modifications and alteration during your construction. You have to ensure that all your construction drawing has been finalized with those preparing the drawing, so that you avoid a situation where you move to site before your drawing is ready. You know, when you do that, there's tendency there's going to be a lot of modifications on site, which is going to cost you a lot of money. So you want to avoid this as much as you can. The third one is ensure you obtain all necessary permits that is required within the state you are building the houses. So instances of Lagos State Physical Planning, Lagos State Building Control, Lagos State Ministry of Environment and Health and Safety. All of these, you have to ensure that you don't contravene any of their regulations guiding the building. Because when you contravene their regulation, so and you want to avoid all of this trouble. Then the fourth one that you have to also consider is hiring experienced contractor. If you are transferring that responsibility to another entity, which is the contractor in this case, to handle your construction, you have to ensure that the contractor is professional and skilled in building constructions, so that there won't be a lot of waste that can also come back to you due to the inexperience in the industry, claiming for additional expenses and all of this that you didn't plan or you didn't budget for during your budget. Also, if you are doing it a direct labor where you are supervising the project by yourself, you have to ensure that in your hiring process for your artisan, which is your mason, the bricklayers, the carpenters, the iron benders, the plumbers, the electricians, you have to ensure that all of these people are well experienced. If your masons are not experienced, there's going to be a lot of waste during the laying of block, wasting of your mortars, cement, and also if your carpenter is not well experienced, there's going to be a lot of waste in your plants. If your iron bender is not experienced and doesn't understand the schedule, you are going to have a lot of off-cut of rebars in your site, and all of these are waste that will also impact the project negatively. So you have to try as much as you can to look into your hiring process, either a contractor if you are contracting the project out, or if you are doing it direct when you're hiring the skills worker by yourself. Then the sixth thing you have to also consider is buying yourself, buying in bulk, and the storage. This is very critical. If you buy by yourself, one, you understand the material that you are buying. You ensure that this material actually meets your specifications, and you also get to familiarize with the kind of material you are buying. If you buy in bulk, you'll be able to negotiate good deal with the sellers. They will give you a good discount and it will give you more values to your money. And also the storage, you should ensure that you have a place to store all the materials that require storage. The seventh thing you have to consider is build off season. Construction industry have their own season. The construction industry season is usually during the dry season. During this period, a lot of people are building, which put pressures in building material like cement, reinforcements, and plant, and so on. So if you plan to build during the off season, which is during the rainy season, those times the construction activity is actually lower, which the law of demand and supply will not really affect your construction. Then the next thing you have to look at is you have to embrace technology. Technology help you. These days, you can actually install CCTV camera on your site to monitor everything that is happening on your site. This CCTV camera will give you a real-time report of everything that is happening on your site. It will also help you to curb theft. In many cases, CCTV camera have been very helpful when materials are missing on site. You can install your CCTV camera in a strategic places, your stores, the entrance to your site, places where the iron bender are fabricating or cutting and bending their reinforcement. So all of these, by the time you put them in place, it will help you to maximize your cost and reduce waste on your construction site. Above all, you have to have a competent team, either a supervisor, to help you oversee all the activity on site. Wherever you think of building, engage professionals.